Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So I got an email from a subscriber, and the subscriber sent a donation. So thanks for your donation. And remember, guys, if you want to guarantee that your question will be answered, make sure you click the link below and send a donation. All right, so this one says, "Hey, Mr. Locario, after watching many of your videos and soaking up the information very consistently, I realized that educating yourself is a good thing, but too much education is actually counterproductive. All this knowledge about game has opened up my eyes on the game and has given me a rock solid mindset, but it seems like it's all for nothing, and I take 100% responsibility for that. My fear is pretty much gone, and my confidence has gone up drastically because I can't claim ignorance about the game and myself not putting in the work, but here lies my issue. So I was wondering, what would you recommend? I'm having a very difficult time motivating myself to take massive action in approaching women. I hesitate too much versus just doing it. This is my issue now, as before it was just that I was afraid and did not know what to do. I am stuck in a place of a lot of head knowledge about the game but very little action. This is crippling to say the least. How can I motivate myself to take massive action towards just approaching and talking to women? You said in a video one time that I need to immerse myself in practicing game, but I am resisting, and I don't want to resist. I have been successful in other things in my life and have jumped into things and succeeded and never looked back, such as going to school and getting a job, reading a lot of books. I have minor success in my life, and I always overcame other challenges. But this one seems to have a huge wall that I can't climb over. It puzzles me because it seems like this one challenge is different than the other ones, and I don't want it to be. What little things can I do to actually break out of this habit of not taking action? Because I am just not doing it enough. There is too much hesitation and too much thinking about it. Give me some baby exercises I can implement to grow out of this stagnant situation." All right. So this is a very, good email, an important email, because a lot of guys have issues with this, where you know what you should do, but you're not taking action. And this is why I tell all of you guys who are having trouble with approaching women, make sure you get the audio program, Master Approaching Women in 30 Days or Less. It's only $7. I'm going to leave the link below so you can get a copy of that. And in that, I talk about different, steps that you can take to actually, go from point A to point B to get yourself immersed in the situation of interacting and talking to women in public and all this other stuff. And see, this is the thing. You guys got to understand that approaching women, in public, in the street, at events or whatever it is that you're doing, at the club, at the bar, whatever it is, right? It's going to be difficult for you if you don't practice it, right? But see, this is the thing. How do you practice it if there's that hesitation there, right? Because the hesitation is there because there's this fear there. There's this fear of rejection. There's this fear of looking, stupid, this fear of embarrassing yourself, all this other stuff, right? And so the fear is actually the thing that got you, really hesitating, because this is what's going on. You have a sort of idea of how you want to see yourself in the interaction. And so you hesitate because you're scared that you might not see yourself in that, situation how you expect to see yourself. Meaning that you want to approach a girl, you want to have the right things to say, you want her to be responsive to you, you want her to give you the number and all that other stuff. This is what you're thinking. You want that to happen. But then you're scared that if you approach the girl, it might not happen, and then that's going to fuck with your ego, and that's going to make you feel bad about yourself. And then you understand. So those little things are going to happen at if you go and approach the girl, right? But see, this is the thing though. You need to be able to basically take some baby steps, and this is what I talk about in the program. You take some baby steps so that you can work your way up to getting used to talking to women. Because see, this is the issue. what's happening sometimes is that you want to just automatically get her number or be this smooth talker type of guy. You understand? And it's not really about that. It's really about you getting comfortable talking to women. Period. Just comfortable talking to women, random women, women you don't know, and just get comfortable talking to them, right? So since that's really the goal at the end of the day, overall, is you getting comfortable talking to them, because once you get comfortable talking to them, then everything else is going to fall into place. That's when you're going to start getting more numbers. That's when you're going to start getting more dates, all this other stuff, right? So you really just got to get yourself comfortable talking to women, right? So what I would say is that, you need to do small little things, and don't worry too much about, getting her number, or don't worry too much about her rejecting you. Don't worry too much about, how you're going to look and all this other stuff. All you need to concern yourself with at this point, and this goes for any of you guys out there too who are in a situation where you're having a hard time really putting in that action and to, really get yourself out there, is that all you need to concern yourself with is getting comfortable saying words out of your mouth to women. You understand? So that means, for example, you might just walk up to, 5 women a day and walk past them and just say good morning or good afternoon or how you doing, and just keep it moving or whatever. You understand? Or hello. That's it. It doesn't matter. You're just saying something. You're getting yourself used to saying words, and to women, right? Because it's really about you getting yourself in the habit of doing that. It's about you getting used to that. See, this is the thing. This is what I would give a good amount of credit to some of these pickup artists out here, right? Because what pickup artists do is, a lot of them, they will approach a shitload of women, right? And so what it does is that it desensitizes them from that, fear or, it being a big deal. It's like, oh, whatever. This is just, it is what it is. Like, they're so used to talking to girls that it doesn't really become an issue. See, usually the issue comes in when it's you trying to talk to that first girl. So let's say, for example, let's say me and you went out, at night to some bars and whatever like that, right? Now, it might take you, let's say, 45 minutes to an hour to get comfortable enough to say something to one chick, right? So it's going to take you maybe like an hour just to walk up to a girl and say, hey, what's going on? How you doing? Blah, 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 blah. And just, talk, right? Now, after you talk to that one girl, what usually happens is that since that's out the way, you end up talking to another 5 or 6 girls in the next 15 minutes. You understand? Because what happens is that illusion of how crazy and how scary and how, complicated it's going to be to talk to a woman goes away when you're actually in the situation talking to her. So then when you start talking to her, you're like, that wasn't that bad. And then you see another chick and you talk to her. And then you see another girl and you talk to her. And it just becomes a little bit easier as you're doing it in that moment. So this is why I say, like, you have to immerse yourself and get yourself in a habit of doing this, because if you're the type of guy who talks to at least one girl a day, just at least one a day, you understand? And that becomes a habit, then it won't be a big deal to talk to women, because you've already conditioned your mind and your body to respond to women when you're around them. You understand? You condition yourself to respond that way. See, if you talk to a girl, if I go out with you tonight and we talk to you, it takes you an hour, to talk to one girl, and then you end up talking to another 5 or 6 girls within that next 15 minutes, and then you don't talk to another girl for another month, then all that anxiety and all that fear and all that stuff is going to come back, because you haven't gotten yourself used to it. So if we go out tonight and you take an hour to talk to that girl, and you finally talk to that girl, and you talk to a few more, and then the next day you talk to maybe 2 other girls, and the next day you talk to 3 more girls, then the next day you talk to 4 girls, and then the next day you talk to another girl, and the next, you understand, you keep doing it. And then talking to women and taking that action is going to be like second nature to you. because it's just something you do. You get yourself into that habit, right? So a lot of you guys got to get yourself in the habit of doing that. And you can start just by taking regular baby steps, just by, walking by a chick, say, hey, how you doing? You understand? Or good morning, good evening, good afternoon, have a nice day, whatever. You understand? Just talk to a girl for 30 seconds. Hey, that's a nice, bracelet you got. She'll be like, oh, thank you. And then that's it. You just keep walking. It doesn't make a fucking difference. The point is, you got to get yourself used to talking to them. Because right now there's a thing that's blocking you because you have this fear of making it happen, because you're thinking about the rejection. You're thinking about how you're going to look. You're thinking about how she's going to look at you. You're thinking about how, if everybody else around you is looking at you. You're thinking about, how you're going to feel about yourself if you don't get a girl's number, if she rejects you, if she says no. Like, you're thinking about all of this shit before you even go up and say anything. So that's what's stopping you. That's the thing that's stopping you from taking action. You understand? And so you have to start just by taking baby steps, saying some regular random shit. Don't even worry about getting the numbers. Don't worry about her rejecting you. Just worry about you getting comfortable talking. Then once you get comfortable talking, then you will start to, flow in the direction of getting all the other shit done. But if you're at the point where you're not even comfortable talking to women, then it's going to be difficult for you to get to the other shit. So this is why you got to get comfortable talking to the girls. So this is why I'm telling you, all of you guys, go to MrLocario.com or click the link below and get Master Approaching Women in 30 Days or Less. And you will, you got to listen to that, implement the strategies in there, and you will make it happen. All right. So that's pretty much it. Guys, if you have any more questions, make sure you click the link below, and I'll holler at you later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone.
Now, before you turn off this video, I want you to do 3 quick things. 1, I want you to click the link below to send me a question. If you have a question on dating and relationships, I'll make a video about it. 2, I want you to click the link under that to get my free audio program, Undeniable Game, which teaches you 7 easy to follow tips on how to really attract beautiful women. And 3, I want you to click the link under that one to go to Bad Boy Membership, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month.
Hey, what's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy Membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 through 90-minute, easy to follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy Membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.